All right, folks. So here we are. We're reviewing the 2021 release of Halloween Kills. I just got done watching it. I'm going to watch it a couple more times before I probably finalize the way I feel about it. But man, I enjoyed the movie, and I think the key to enjoying this movie on this particular movie is you have to be a fan of the series, a trilogy. I think if you're a young person coming in watching this, you're 21 years old, and you go to the theater and you watch this, you're going to hate it, is what I think. There's so much. It's a reunion movie. It's a slasher. It's a blood and gore slasher with a reunion story that's very nostalgic. If you don't know a lot of what's going on, a lot of these throwbacks are going to make no sense to you whatsoever. The movie, once again, for a fan like me who's been watching it since I was born in '80, but since the mid '80s I've been watching this. Back in the day we didn't have the shape mask. Nobody knew what that really was until this came out, and we didn't have a mask. My brother used to put paper plates on his face and put rubber bands and hold it on and cut holes and chase me around. Yeah, thanks for that. I appreciate it. But they're not going to know what this is about. This movie is very well done for a nostalgic movie, but for a new blockbuster, I guarantee if you, and I'm looking at the reviews right now while I'm talking to y'all, and I've been reading reviews for the last hour, and I've actually done this video three times already, and I keep starting over because you know I don't want to give this movie a bad review. And ultimately, if you're watching it for as a new person, you're not going to like it. You're gonna be like, this is the sorriest movie ever. But if you go back and if my advice would be for any young person watching this, do not go watch the movie tonight. If you have tickets tonight, sell them to a friend. If you can, cancel them or hurry up and go watch Halloween 1, 1978, then watch 2018, and then go watch this. And you probably will enjoy it, okay? I don't think it's a well done movie. I think it's thrown together. I think it was rushed. There's parts of the editing to me that seem like they could have done a way better job. The storyline is very weak. I mean, it's very, very weak. This is a huge series, and maybe I'm just expecting too much out of it. I don't know. But I know when the 18 movie came out, I was so excited to go watch this movie. I mean, I remember they showed the scene of, the dude holding the mask up, and he's like, screaming at Michael while Michael's standing on the checkerboard thing, and I was like, oh, man, I had chill bumps, man. I couldn't wait to go see that. There's nothing in this movie that gives me even the beginning of a chill bump, okay? And it's not there, okay? For the nostalgia factor, I love it. But for the movie that it is factor, I'm going to tell you what to expect real quick. Expect an extremely bloody, gory slasher with a pissed off Michael Myers. Expect a rah Tommy Doyle going to be a cheerleader and run around and unrealistically rally up the troops to go try to fight off Michael Myers and have this great big climax scene where I'm not going to give the spoiler, but it's a scene. Okay, if you want to go check that out, I guess. And I really look forward to the next movie. Write the story with some story. Don't just make it another exact same thing where he's pissed off at his family or whatever the deal is, and he's going to go get them and going to get shot 40 times and stabbed 20 times and just keep on coming. Put some story in it. The 18 movie had story. It had filler in it that actually gave context other than just somebody getting slashed, okay? That's what this movie is lacking, and there's an overabundance of rah nostalgia, which I'm not a fan of. It is a scary movie. There's tons of jump scares in it. That kind of stuff really gets me. The suspense and that real high pitched sound that you hear, it gets me. So I definitely jump. Sometimes people who know me, I'll be putting my hands up, looking through my fingers, man. I don't like, hey, scary movies scare me, man. I was damaged as a kid by my brother, I think. So, not really, but really. But yeah, man, y'all check this out. I mean, it grossed $50 million. It obviously did good. Just going to Google, looking at the reviews right now, it is a 6.3 out of 10. But to me, I think that just speaks volumes to who's watching it, man. If you got old people watching it, they're probably going to like it. Or probably not going to like it, I'm sorry. because it's just so much throwback stuff. It's too much, and the way it's done is not very, realistic. I love the fact that they told the story of how he got out of the fire and how he lived through the 18 movie. That was awesome. I love the filler that they gave back from 78, from the scene where, Loomis and Michael and the sheriff were all involved in getting him in the hospital. That was all explained. And that is a good part of the story that I think they gave in this movie. But it's just a small piece of the story, is that how Michael got, it basically eliminates the 8 movies that they want us to forget ever happened. I think it's 8, I believe. And it ties the 78, 18, and 21 movie together. So in that perspective, I guess they did a good job. But it just, there's not, this movie picks up exactly where the 18 movie left off. As soon as the fire is set, this movie starts in straight chaos. Okay, there is no beginning, the leaves blowing across the streets of Haddonfield and the music, man. There's none of that. It's just straight get it, So y'all like, share, and subscribe. And thanks for watching my channel. Peace.